Greetings, race fans and motorsports enthusiasts around the world. My name is Andrew Kim, and this is Retro Motor Vibes, where I highlight anniversary stories and break down motorsports events near and far. Without further ado, let's take a trip down memory lane as today marks the 10th anniversary of when Kaulig Racing revealed its entrance into NASCAR. 10 years ago on this date, January 20th, a new team named Kaulig Racing was revealed to be established as a full-time team to compete in the 2016 NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series season. The team was founded by Matt Kaulig, president and owner of Leaf Filter Gutter Protection based in Ohio, and which served as the team's first key primary sponsor for its first full-time entry, the number 11 Chevrolet Camaro entry. And the entry was piloted by Blake Koch, a West Palm Beach Floridian with 147 O'Reilly starts. During Kaulig Racing's first campaign, Koch commenced the 2016 season by both starting and finishing in 9th place at Daytona International Speedway. He proceeded to record an average finishing result of 18.1 and finished in the top 10 a total of 3 times and in the top 15 mark 15 times throughout the 26 regular season stretch. The on-track results during the stretch were enough for Koch and Kaulig to secure one of 12 berths to the series playoffs. And through 6 playoff events, Koch finished no lower than 14th twice and secured 2 extra top 10 results to his season stats. Despite transferring from the first playoff round, the round of 12, to the round of 8, he fell short of transferring to the championship 4 round and competing for the series championship by 4 points. Nevertheless, Koch capped off the 2016 season in a career-best 7th place in the Finer Drivers standings. The 2016 season would mark the first of a 10-year voyage for a team that had since evolved from fielding as high as 3 full-time entries in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series and 2 in the NASCAR Cup Series division. To date, Kaulig Racing's entries have campaigned in a combined total of 732 starts in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series division, a streak that commenced with the 2016 season opening event at Daytona before recently capping off the 2025 season at Phoenix Raceway. And since debuting in the Cup Series division for a single race in 2020, due to the conclusion of the 2025 season, Kaulig have accumulated a total of 308 Cup starts. The following names listed in this slide list all competitors who have made at least one start in a Kaulig Racing entry and have contributed to the organization's starts between the Cup and O'Reilly Auto Parts Series divisions. Between the starts, the organization has achieved 29 victories, 27 in the O'Reilly division and 2 in the Cup division. The names highlighted in bold and underlined indicate the competitors who have won while driving Kaulig entries. Kaulig Racing's first ever victory both in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series division and in NASCAR overall occurred at Daytona in July 2019 when Ross Chastain led a 1-2 finish for the organization that included teammate Justin Haley. Teammate AJ Allmendinger initially finished in 3rd place, but however, he would get disqualified due to his entry failing the post-race inspection process. Kaulig's first Cup Series victory occurred at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course in August 2021 when Allmendinger capitalized on a late run-in involving Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe during a 2-lap overtime shootout. Additional notable victories for Kaulig Racing include Allmendinger recording the organization's 10th O'Reilly Auto Parts career victory at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course in June 2021, Allmendinger recording the organization's 20th O'Reilly victory at Circuit of the Americas in March 2023, and Allmendinger recording the organization's 2nd and latest Cup career victory at the Charlotte Motor Speedway road course in October 2023. In addition, Kaulig have also recorded 7 O'Reilly victories between Daytona and Talladega Superspeedway and 12 victories on both road courses and street courses. In addition, the following competitors that include Jeb Burton, Justin Haley, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Chandler Smith have all recorded their first ever O'Reilly Auto Parts career victory while driving Kaulig entries. And to date, Kaulig's best points result in the O'Reilly division are a pair of third-place finishes made by Justin Haley in 2020 and Allmendinger in 2024. Their best results in the Cup division standings are 21st and 22nd, made by Allmendinger and Justin Haley, respectively, in 2022. Kaulig Racing is coming off their 10th season of competition, where their Cup entries recorded only a combined 8 top 10 results, while their O'Reilly entries went winless for the first time since 2018, and with only a combined 28 top 10 results achieved and no full-time entries competing in the series playoffs. Looking ahead to the 2026 season, Kaulig Racing will etch a new chapter to its racing history by fielding a total of 5 entries in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series division for the first time ever under its new partnership with Ram. The organization will also continue to field 2 full-time Chevrolet entries in the Cup Series division, but cease operations of its O'Reilly Auto Parts Series program for the time being. In 2026, Ty Dillon and AJ Allmendinger will return as full-time Cup competitors for Kaulig. For Kaulig's Truck Series program, Daniel Dye, Brendan Queen, and Justin Haley have been named full-time competitors. As for the team's 2 remaining truck seats, one of the seats will be determined through a reality competition series entitled Race for the Seat, which will feature 15 aspiring competitors competing against one another through an 8-episode campaign. The series will first air on January 26th before concluding on February 6th, where the winner of the competition will earn a truck seat for the upcoming season. The 5th and final truck seat at Kaulig has been labeled the team's all-star entry under a free agent driver program that will feature various competitors across multiple motorsports regions taking turns piloting the entry. The only competitor who is confirmed to pilot the entry for at least a race is 3-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Tony Stewart, who will compete in the Truck Series season opening event at Daytona in February. The identity of the team's free agent driver for the remainder of the season will be revealed in the days leading up to each event. With their Cup Series program set and their newly formed Truck Series program nearly set, how will Kaulig Racing's 2026 season fare? Tune in, as their season is scheduled to commence on February 13th for the Craftsman Truck Series season opening event at Daytona. This event is scheduled for a starting air coverage time of 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on FS1, NASCAR Racing Network, and SiriusXM. The team's Cup Series season follows suit 2 days later on February 15th for the 68th running of the Daytona 500, an event that will begin air coverage at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox, MRN, SiriusXM, and HBO Max. That's all for this episode. Have a great rest of your day, and see you on the next episode of Retro Motor Vibes.